Alright, who is more evil? William Afton, also known as Springtrap, or Harley Sawyer, also known as the Doctor? I'm going to be talking about them one at a time, so I'm going to start off with Harley Sawyer. I'm going to talk about his upbringing and all the things that he did along the way. Harley Sawyer, also known as the Doctor, was the main antagonist of the Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, Safe Haven. He was the head of the Special Projects and the founder of the Bigger Bodies Initiative, which started after the disaster of the Smiling Critter show and the Catnap Killer incident. When Harley Sawyer was younger, he joined Playtime Co.'s Young Geniuses program. Because of his personality and intellect, he gained the attention of the co-founder, Elliot Ludwig, who saw great potential within him, but because of his lack of humility, he was removed from the program. And this infuriated him, and he went as far as to call him a backstabber. And as he was growing up, he began to study neuroscience and eventually got hired by Playtime Co. by Leith Pierre. And he has done a lot of experiments that ended up failing. That's when he suggested the Bigger Bodies Initiative, making giant toys. By starting this project, they'll be able to increase their workforce and decrease their lawsuits and people on their payroll if the people they have working aren't people. After the initiative was greenlit, they were able to create their first successful bigger body, Experiment 1160, also known as Boxy Boo. After this creation, he attuned his appetite to human flesh to deal with any potential leaks, which eventually caused the death of Rowan Stoll. Later on, after experimenting on a bunch of orphans, Harley Sawyer wanted to make a bigger body that was a lot more intelligent, not just making a feral beast. This was after Experiment 1163 Pianosaurus was made, after he deemed it a failure because it wasn't as intelligent like Huggy Wuggy or Catnap. Later on, Harley Sawyer began to be interested in an orphan named Quinn Davidson. He convinced him to try a little bit more harder on his test, and he will be the one observing him. Later on, Quinn is now the bigger body version of Yarnby, Experiment 1166. Though still a feral beast, the Doctor conditioned Yarnby to only be loyal to him. After that, he wanted to put his main focus on another experiment, that being the prototype. Then later on, despite all of his achievements, Harley Sawyer began to become a problem for Playtime Co. This all started because of the theater incident that caused the death of 66 people. After Jared Lockhart discovered the main culprit, the higher-ups decided what to do with Harley Sawyer. They didn't know if they wanted to demote him or kill him. Plus, because of his intellect, they decided to make him an experiment, and this made Harley Sawyer furious. Later on, after the Hour of Joy, he teamed up with the prototype, and now possessing the Omni Hand, he has access to everything within the factory. And for the past 10 years, he caused the death of multiple toys, hunting them and starving them. And eventually, the player comes and eventually have to put him down. I'm going to be talking about Springtrap and